didn't know what to think. I shouldn't be going through this at my school. Like, this is my daily life. I shouldn't have to feel like that. And I feel scared to even go back.
Dakota Shrader is a grade 10 student at Santa Fe High School. You heard from her in Megan's report, and she joins me now live. First of all, Dakota, I'm pleased to see that you're safe. I'm sorry you're going through something like this. Can you tell me what that was like, those initial moments?
Well, ever since we got outside, I kind of had, a feeling, because I had this girl behind me, saying that she heard some shots or boom sounds. And shortly after that, they just went off. And right then and there, my heart dropped. I was so scared. I didn't know what to think at this point. All I could do was just run and try to get away from that situation.
So is that what you did? And did you call your mom? What did you do?
Me and my friend Ryan, we ran straight to the woods because we didn't want to be around everybody else. Because first of all, we didn't know who had the gun, who to trust. So we just ran straight to the woods, just us two. And then there, I'm calling my mom because I'm freaking out, I did have an asthma attack. And my mom's, trying to calm me down, figuring out what's happening as this is going on. And finally, I calmed down. I explained to her, like, there might be a shooting at the school. All I heard was boom, boom, and I'm scared right now. So I sent her my location just in case anything happened.
And then what happened? And then you were reunited with your mom shortly after that?
Yes, me and my friend Ryan, we kept running through the woods to find more openings so I could find somewhere to stay. And we jumped a couple fences. We, made it out there safely, thank the Lord. And it was just a scary feeling the whole entire time.
And you were very emotional when you were speaking about it after, you were safely reunited with your mother. Can you take us back to those feelings that you had? It must have been so tough.
Yes, it was. Before we had a scare tactic of a school shooting at our school, and nothing really happened, but even at that time I was scared. So this time, being it more realistic, it just hit me 10 times more harder. And, I was scared for all my friends and families that have to go through this and suffer through this pain just because of a school shooting.
Yeah, and you said, this is where you spend your daily life. Like, this is a place that you feel you should be safe, right?
Yes, I shouldn't have to get that gut feeling of being scared as I walk through the doors in the morning. And I believe that my school should be protected and should be safe. I should be able to feel like I'm not going to get bullied, or there's not going to be a shooting where somebody's going to come up to me and hurt me. I should be able to feel like it's my home there, because that is where I do spend most of my time. I want to be able to go to school and actually be able to learn and educate myself without having that thought in my head of getting shot.
You absolutely should not have to have that thought in your head, but you do. And now this has happened to your school. Mm-hmm. It happened in Parkland in Florida in February. Is this something that you've been thinking about? Has this been on your mind, that this is the kind of thing that could happen?
Honestly, after the scare tactic that did happen, I never thought it would happen to my school, ever. And, I felt a little relief that it didn't happen the first time. So for it to happen this time, I was just way more, upset, scared. It just hit me way harder.
What do you think needs to be done to try and stop this kind of thing from happening?
Well, first of all, I think our schools should have been prepared, not saying that be prepared to have a school shooter, but be prepared for the situation to happen. From February, when we did have the scare, we never once was taught what to do afterwards. We never had a procedure to experience what would happen if it was to happen. So we never got taught to either go under the desk or put chairs in front of the doors. They told us to do that, but we never actually had a procedure to do it like we would if there was a hurricane or an intruder.
So tell me about that. So sorry, you had, a while back, you had what you're calling a scare tactic. So tell me what that was and what they were trying to tell you.
Well, there was this girl that decided to post on social media her gun and threatening to shoot up the school. So everybody at school was scared to go to the school next day. The majority missed school. So that day, people heard gunshots, and supposedly it ended up being firecrackers. And after that, we talked about it maybe once or twice if that was to happen, put chairs in front of the doors, but that's it. That's all they said to do. And I feel like we should have to practice that, especially it going around the world and happening so much more often than it should. We should be able to prepare ourselves for the traumatic thing.
Dakota, again, I'm happy to see that you're safe. I'm sorry you're going through this, but we appreciate you talking to us about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Dakota Shrader in Santa Fe, Texas.